Wait, is my mic picking up the audio coming from my headset? I hope not. Whatever. If there's an echo, there's an echo. Deal with it. My head hurts. Okay, I might have to use a mouse for this. I'm not sure. Plug that in. Wanted for protagonizing. Biff Goldthwait. Reward 1,249 meat. Sure. Oh wait, I can choose different ones? Rank your reward. It's just for you. Okay, Joe Autry, Clementine Johnson, Herb Maynard, Bjorn Goldthwait, Bird Pickett, Felix Madsen. Let's go random. Kitty Barth. Sure. No idea what's happening. I had the strangest dream. I was choosing a character class. Cow Puncher, Bean Slinger, Snake Oiler. Beans? Is that a mage? Magic and cooking are inextricably intertwined in loathing, and the Bean Slinger is the mystical master of both. You've heard there's a shortage of cooks out west since the cows came home, due to most of the cooks having been brutally killed by the cows. Let me see what the other ones say. Cow punchers solve their problems with their fists, whether it's shaking them in a disagreeable feller in a disreputable saloon, or using them to punch in a slightly more disagreeable feller in a slightly less reputable saloon. You heard that cow punchers are in demand out west since the cows came home, which stands to reason. The cows aren't going to punch themselves, after all. Let's see what the other one is, too. Oh yeah, the show you were watching? One of them shows you've been watching? Those one was, like, crazy dramatic, right? Or was it the other one? There's a couple shows you told me about where I'm like, well, goddamn, that's just drama, hit after hit. Snake oilers rely on their moxie and chutzpah to tame snakes, their fearlessness to extract potent oils from those snakes, and their cleverness to manufacture and sell potions made from those oils. You've heard snake oilers are doing really well out west since the cows came home. Everybody needs potions and hope in these dark days, and also out west is where all the best snakes live. That does sound pretty rad. Like, usually I would choose a cow puncher type class. And I'm not usually a mage sword, but the beans are really funny. The snake oiler seems like you get to make potions, maybe. I'll be a snake oiler. This is my room. Oh, this weird poster appeared here one night. You read the spine of one of your books, The Hero of Vampire Warehouse. That was one of my favorites. George Bobbsey and the Incident at Butcher's Gulch. Rufus liked this one as much as I did. Leon Drew and the Old House. Mom gave me this one a few years ago. The Adventure at Skeleton Cove. Mom also gave me this one a few years ago. Walt Danger and the Incident at Rattlesnake Prison. Dad gave me this one when I was a kid. Oh hey, this one might come in handy. You got an item. Walking Stupid. Oh boy. Thanks. Goodbye, phonograph. Now you can stay on for now. Hey, Russell, how you doing? Caw. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Caw, caw. Feed Russell a cricket. You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hands. Should I? Maybe it's time for you to leave, too. Should I let Russell free? You open your bedroom window, not pictured, and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, calls one last time, and flies away to the west. Alright. Yeah, I wouldn't want to leave you all cooped up in here. Comb hair. Goodbye, desk. You comb your hair one last time, you gain one experience. Damn, that's a lot of seasons. Nice. Ian Gallagher, the Gay Ginger. That's a lot of G's. Oh no. Goodbye, bed. Oh, Goodbye, bed. Time to head west to chase my real dreams. Alright. Well, I guess I shouldn't leave this on. You pull the needle away from the cylinder and stow the handle away. Your living room. This hearth really puts the hearth in Hearth and Home. It sure does. What a mess. Stack the firewood. Ugh, oh boy. Nothing on the hat rack today. You're gonna miss Mom's cooking. Is Mom's pie safe? It keeps all her pies safe. I would hope so. You'll miss meals with the family. It's over here. Your little brother's room. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Traité de substitutions et des équations algébriques. I think this is about math, maybe? Yeah, substitutions, equations, algebraic. I don't know, fucking French or something. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Lectiones Geometricae. Is that in Latin? Just the title page gives me a headache. On the application to dynamics of a general mathematical method previously applied to optics. I think this is about math? Maybe? It's your kid brother's toy box. Snoop through his stuff. Ha, he loves stuff like this. You got an item. Puzzle cube. So tidy. It's covered with all his weird diagrams and charts. Aw, poor Carl Gallagher. Oh, look at my inventory. I got Puzzle Cube. This is one of your kid brother's weird puzzles. Fiddle with it. Oh boy. Your brother already has it most of the way solved, but you figure out the last couple of moves. Yay! Walking Stupid. This book tells the tale of a renegade sheriff who was really, really bad at walking. Unlock stupid walking as an option. Sweet, read it. You read the book from cover to cover and learn how to walk really stupidly. Stupid walking has been added to your options menu. You got a perk. Stupid walking. Nice. You accidentally drop the book and then ruin it by stepping on it 30 times while you're trying to pick it up. Oops. Whoops. No hat, no lapel, pistol, weapon, offhand, ring, pants, boots. Okay. Muscle determines how much damage your melee attacks do and how much damage you take when you get hit by melee attacks. For example, if an attack against a bandit would normally do 3 damage, but your muscle is 1 lower than the bandit's, the attack will do 2 damage instead. Okay. Mysticality determines how much damage your magical attacks do and how much damage you take when enemies use magical attacks against you. For example, if a spell you're casting against a skeleton would normally do 3 damage, but your mysticality is 2 higher than the skeleton's, the spell will do 5 damage instead. Gotta watch out for them skeletons. Moxie determines how much damage your pistol attacks do and how much damage you take when you get shot by enemies. For example, if a ranged attack against a goblin would normally do 3 damage, but your Moxie is 1 higher than the goblin's, the attack will do 4 damage instead. Nice. Hit points determine how much damage you can take before you're knocked unconscious. Yep, being knocked unconscious means you lose whatever fight you're in, as far as you know. Okay. So, doesn't say I lose my items or anything, so I don't know about that yet. Using skills in combat costs action points. Your action points are restored before every fight. Speed determines who goes first in combat. If your speed is higher than that of your primary enemy, your team will go first, otherwise theirs will. If both sides have equal speed, there will be a coin flip to see who goes first. The West may be brutal, but it is fair. Nice. Your stomach capacity determines how many food items you can eat before you need a nap. Also, you can't take naps, you can only go to sleep for an entire night. Liver. Your liver capacity determines how many alcoholic drinks you can handle before you have to sleep it off. Spleen. Your spleen capacity determines how many potions you can use in a day. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. Oh, I'm stupid walking. Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and before you leave, I got you a present. A present? Yep, it's that book you wanted for Crimbo. I know it's early, but the one about picking locks? The one about desert survival? The one about bartering? Oh boy. Oh, heck. Guess I'm picking sort of like an alchemist class or something? I guess the one that, like, also, I shoot pistols. Ooh. I mean, I am a snake oil salesman. I mean, that would probably be good for that, but that could also be useful. But also I want to steal things. Stealing things. That's the one. Enjoy it. You got an item. Locks and how to pick them. Please be careful out there. Write us a letter when you can. She hugs you. Aw. I will, Mom. Goodbye. Thanks, Mom. Locks and how to pick them. This book is a comprehensive guide to advanced lockpicking techniques. It's got a whole chapter on tumblers. Gives you the lockpicking expertise skill. Read the book. You quickly memorize the entire book. You got a skill. Lockpicking expertise. Nice. As you're done reading it, you can donate it to a local orphanage. Soon those orphans will be able to make their escape. Go, orphans, go! You can get out of there. I believe in you. Your father morosely jabs at the haystack. The hat doesn't fit you, Dad. Time for me to leave, Dad. He can wear a giant hat if he wants to. His lip quivers a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandfather's briefcase full of snakes. Oh, I got an item. Briefcase full of snakes. Thank you. Thanks, Dad. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I did. Goodbye, Dad. Aw. It's a haystack. Ah, I found a needle. Awesome. Hey, nerd brother. Your brother Rufus is standing there looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. Give him his puzzle back. You hand him the puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Say goodbye. Hey, Rufus, time for me to head west. I still don't understand why you're leaving. He's got a point, you know. Why are you heading west anyway? To help people. To seek my fortune. To get off this stupid farm. It seems like a really nice farm. Seek my fortune? I might end up helping people along the way, but look, you gotta have your own goals too. There's just no opportunity here, kid. If I'm gonna make something of myself, I gotta go where I can make some meat. But it's so dangerous. 60% of the people who go west get killed within a year, and the statistic is from before the cows came home. I'll be okay. Don't you worry about taking care of Mom and Dad, I'll worry about me. Okay, if you say so. Still think you'll be dead by Crimbo. I'll miss you, Rufus. Okay. You give him a playful punch on the arm. Alright. Hold on, buddy. This is fucking fantastic. No time to screw around with the woods. Time to head west. Yeehaw! Oh my god, every time I walk, I do another stupid walk. This is fantastic. Go west, young woman? Yes. West of Lothian, hitching a ride across the Great Plains. Director Zach Johnson. My head hurts, but I'm actually gonna put the things on my head because I like the music. The headset, that's what it's called. Dialect coach, Riff Connor. Stunt coordinator, West Cleveland. Key grip, Chris Moyer. I'm stacking the turnips. Boom operator, Ryan Ike. Boom operator, oh yeah. 200 miles later. Dirt water, 300 miles. Alright, thanks, random wagon driver. Well, the bad news is that you fell off that cart and got knocked out for a couple hours, and now you've got no ride, no meat, and no prospects. The good news is that you're in a town, rather than in a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town, though. Get up and dust yourself off. Town of Boring Springs. A turnip. Get turnip. You got an item. Dusty turnip. How are you? Hey, missy, you see my horse anywhere around here? Maybe it's at the horse place? A sign on the door reads, "Gone drinking." Guess that was you. Yuck. Yuck. As you walk into the saloon, the crazy-eyed guy sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves to get your attention. Ah! Hey, where's your hat, dagnabbit? Well, you can't drink here without a hat. Tain't proper. He points to the take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. Check out the box. You look through the hat box and find a battered derby. That looks like something you'd wear. Grab it. You grab the hat and put it on. Thanks, Pete. Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly, if somewhat twitchy nod. Say, gal. Yeah? You heading west? If you want some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. Just let me know. Well, no pressure. Alright, I'll keep it in mind. You walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back wall reading, "Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each." The bartender finally notices you. Howdy, cowgirl. Howdy, barkeep. Name's Kitty. What brings you to our little backwater? Ask about work. Oh, the usual. I came out west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far, though. Any work around these parts? Unfortunately, Boring Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of an errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend talking to the railroad people up at Dirtwater. Ask about the railroad, ask about Dirtwater, errands, take your leave. What's up with the railroad? The Manifest Destiny Railroad Company, from back east. They're trying to run a line to Frisco and having a heck of a time doing so. And they're hiring? Oh, I reckon they're always hiring for one thing or another. Big company, that. Dirtwater is interesting. It's far enough west that it's still more or less exempt from the rule of law, but not so far west that it's been burned to the ground by the damn cows. Lots of opportunity there. She pauses for a few seconds, lost in thought. Yep, if I were a younger woman, I'd probably head your way myself. What kind of errands you got here? Mentioned errands. Yeah, this forsaken burg is always falling apart in one way or another. The hoster's always needing help since he hurt his leg, and that no-account sheriff could certainly stand to have somebody do his job for him. Anything else? Well, I've got a goblin loose in the basement. Some cowpoke in from the gulch didn't wipe his boots and got spores everywhere. I could probably handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement door for you. Oh, and you'll need this. Weak fungicide. I'll take care of it. It's a spittoon. People spit into it. You know without even looking that it is absolutely disgusting. In real life, I wouldn't look at it, but yeah, it's full of spit. Regular spit, gross tobacco spit, chewing gum. Looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting, and the smell, even from a distance, it smells horrible. You are now on your hands and knees peering into a filth-encrusted spittoon. I don't understand what is wrong with you. Wait, is there something shining at the bottom? You reach your hand toward the spittoon. Even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness in the air, like greasy fog enveloping this stinking brass horror. It smells like the vomit trough at a mesquite barbecue eating contest. You hesitate. Never mind or never surrender. This is a video game, so I can be gross without actually doing that in person. This is seriously grossing me out, sorry. You plunge your hand into the awful soup. It makes a sound like glop. Your skin is burning. Your eyes start to water. We've come this far! Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's tureen slowly, not daring to risk splashing the contents all over yourself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring. Probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations. You got an item. Nasty ring. Hooray! I hope that was worth it. Gross. These two are playing poker, or at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from their hands to the how to play poker card that came with their deck, biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Okay, I don't have enough meat. Good luck, you two. I also don't know how to play poker, so... What's up, Crazy Pete? What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, I say all kinds of things. For instance, gadzooks, there's a centipede in my bedroll. Aha. Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. See you later, Pete. Howdy. Good to see you again, Kitty. Tip your head to the bartender. Who's this fella at the bar next to me? Who's the lady drinking whiskey out of a beer mug? Just thought I'd say howdy. I might as well ask for information. Well, might be you should ask him that yourself, seeing as he's right here. He won't bite you. Okay. Howdy, I'm Kitty. Howdy, Kitty, I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm the town hostler. Hostler? Hostler? I don't know what that is. How's that working out for you? Oh, those horses are just flying out the door. So business is booming? Nice. No, I mean the horses keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages. Oh. Is that why you're here drinking instead? Hey, yep. And me being in here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of the vicious circle things. Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left? One. Kind of a boring one, but it's got 4 legs and a back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show it to you. Okay. Oh, just thought I'd say howdy. Bartender smiles. Well, then mission accomplished, I reckon. The woman glares at you. Should probably just let her drink. There's a lady drinking whiskey out of a beer mug. That's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby, a real tough broad. I ain't recommend you pester her. Why is that? Lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustrations about it. Ouch. Yeah, that sucks. You already have a hat. What would you do with 2? Stack them on top of each other, obviously. I should probably leave them alone. This is the best secret thing I've ever seen. Boring Spring Saloon, basement. A pile of old newspapers. Take one. You got an item. Boring Springs Gazette, April 20th, 1895. Whiskey. A grade of Nurse brand whiskey. Good for what ails you. Grab a bottle. Get an item. Nurse brand whiskey. I'm already stealing. Hi, Goblin. The Goblin shouts, Bree Yark. I guess I had to attack the Goblin. Got the jump on him. Okay. You'll deal 4 damage to this target. I guess that's like all I have right now. Wait, okay. Deal 2 damage to this target. 5 damage and apply 1 poison. I only have 1 action point. Okay, Snake Whip. Deploy snake costs 1 AP. Pull a snake out of your briefcase and deploy it on your side of the battlefield. Giving up is the same as losing. Fungicide. So you'll deal 25 damage to the target, assuming the target is a goblin. Spray. Goblins are a type of fungus in this world? Having dispatched the goblin, you pat yourself on the back for a job well done. Back upstairs. I like the shadow effects here, it's cool. Okay, and Veneria's eye. Would be nice to learn how to... Okay, it's not letting me go around, though. I'm wearing it? Gross, okay. Nurse brand whiskey. This whiskey is too cheap for you to even consider drinking it. Given your legendarily low standards, it's really saying something. It's not for sewing, it's for picking locks. Oh, okay. Boring Springs. This is a copy of the Boring Springs newspaper from about 6 weeks ago. Alright. Dusty Turnip. A turnip covered in grit increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 1 for the rest of the day. I don't know if I need that yet. Briefcase full of snakes. This is the briefcase you keep your favorite snakes in. Venom level 3, medicine level 3. Look inside. There's a lot of snakes in this briefcase. Medicine? Grab a bottle and squeeze a little medicine to it. You got an item. Sneak medicine. Venom? Yay! Item. Venom. Basic venom vial. I guess I can do that a few times? Alright, close the briefcase. What's up? I did it. I took care of that goblin. Thank you kindly, Kitty. I knew you was a stand-up gal the moment you walked in here. She reaches under the bar and grabs a bag of meat. Here you go. It's the least I can do by way of thanks. You gain 200 meat. Tip your hat. What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, I say all kinds of things. For instance, horse feathers. Some gold-fang horse thief jumped my claim. See ya, Pete. Ah, Pointy. Sheriff. What's up, Sheriff? Howdy, stranger. Welcome to Boring Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. What? He sighs. The sheriff, okay? Blasted sign painters. Say, you wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would you? Yes. Great, because I happen to have some. There's a gang of hoodlums around here who call themselves the Fricker Gang. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took my cell door with them. It ain't much good without the door. And I need somebody tough, smart, and or slick to go fetch it back for me. Why don't you do it? You're sheriff, after all. I'll do it. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Funny you should say that, because I'm sending the deputy along with you to keep you out of trouble. He takes a pistol out of his desk and hands it to you. You got an item. Deputy pistol. Deputy? You deputized a gun? You're new in town, maybe you ain't noticed, but there ain't much to do here except drink. Here, let me write down where the Fricker Gang's hideout is for you. He makes a little note on your map. You discovered a new map location. The Fricker Gang's hideout. Got it. I'll be back with the door. There's a dirty mug here. Grab it. Ooh, isn't there something to do with mugs? Wanted for bird theft. Naked Mike Berenstein. Reward 200 meat. Help wanted. Wanted poster artist. Apply in person at the Yuma Marshal's office. Wanted Bimmy Fricker for face thieving. Reward 420 meat. Hmm. Step right up. Braid's the name and trade's the game. You seriously doubt that his name is Braid? Howdy. Braid, what are you trading? Well, madam, today I'm trading locks for soap and a stick of dynamite for a needle. And to the cunning Skinner who brings me 3 rattlesnake hides, well, to that adventurous soul I will trade a fine silver pocket watch. But I wanna be able to lockpick. Dickerin? I need Dickerin. Okay. Maybe if I find some soap. Get lost. A doctor. Hello. You approach the weird cactus man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, cactus man. Howdy yourself, and the name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen. And that's why they call you Cactus Bill? No, that's just a coincidence. Oh. Does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus? Oh, haha, no. No, it's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation process inside the cactus part of me keep me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it is a mite boring. Yeah, I bet. I wouldn't be so mad if I had something to read. You don't have a newspaper or anything, do you? Give him the newspaper. And give him the newspaper you found in the basement of the saloon. Much obliged, partner. Now let's see here. What can I do to return the favor? Oh, I know. My shovel. I left it behind the outhouse at Orhole Mine. Orhole Mine. It's yours if you go and get it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Gain 3 XP. Progress toward next skill up. 4 out of 5. Thank him. Behind the outhouse at Orhole Mine. Got it. Thanks, Bill. Don't mention it. Now, if you could just kind of stick that newspaper to my face before you leave. Stick the newspaper to him. There you go, buddy. Topeka, 60 miles. So loose dirt. Nope, you're not allowed in Topeka anymore, remember? Oh no, I'm not allowed over there. I'll tell you when I've had enough. Are you wanting mugs back? I found this mug. Much obliged. You hand in the recovered mug and collect your bounty. 25 meat. Thanks. Horses. 1,000 meat. Afternoon, ma'am. What can I do for you? How's business? Oh, you know, every day I'm hustling. Tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. My horses keep running away. Well, except for this completely ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help. Oh god, yes, thank you. Please, I'd go fetch them myself, except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat each for finding them. How many are there? 3. Here, let me see your map. They're pretty much always run away to the same places. Here runs 3 little pictures on your map. You discovered a new map location. Orhole Mine. That'll be useful. Discovered a new map location. Boring Springs Boneyard. And Thousand Snakes Gulch. Why these places? I think they like the environments there. Thematically appropriate. Here, when you find one, feed it some of these oats. That should send it back here. Got an item. Bag of homing oats. How does that work? They're special pigeon-infused oats. Okay, will do. See you later. That makes sense, sure. Dig through the haystack. Oh, I get more needles. Oh, hoo-hoo. Okay. This is the most typical horse you've ever seen. It sure is. Ew. Okay, hold on. Can I trade you for some dynamite? Take a dynamite for this needle. Careful with this now. Thank you. Alright. Tatter, 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 tatter. Hacha, cha, cha, cha. Ew. Hey, Missy, where's the rush? 300 miles is too far to go on foot. You need a horse. Okay, can I bring this horse with me? Can you sell me a horse? You said something earlier about an injury? Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask how, it's embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows. She just shut herself up in her office, said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. Is that an actual name, or I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic. I see. I have one of those. Can you sell me a horse? Sure thing. I should warn you, though. Horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Right now, I only have the one horse available. That sounds fine to me. I'm certainly willing to sell you my least interesting horse. He costs 1,000 meat. Right, sad at rats. I don't have that much meat. I'll come back when I get some dough. Okay. That's, totally a normal horse. Well, I have some nurse whiskey, so... What's up? Offer whiskey. Whiskey delivery for you, Doc. What brand? Nurse whiskey. Your favorite, I'm led to believe. Didn't know she makes house calls. Alright, hold on. You hear a rattle as she unlocks the door. I just charge right in. How you doing? Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is graying and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey. Stat. It's not great, but she cracks open the bottle and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. Then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Geez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here? Me or you? Okay, point taken. Hey, Doc, can I look at your books? Sure, if you want to. Not that they're going to do you much good in this doomed, forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. Check out the books. Leaf through The Legend of Curly's Meat, The Life and Works of Fred Ferguson, The Goblinoid Tongue was a primer. Make like a tree and leaf? I want to know about goblins. You survey the books on Alice's shelf. They're all medical textbooks except for a few. You start flipping through the Goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed. And you also know that a blurf is Goblin word for hour. You have learned to speak Goblin, sort of. You got a part Goblin tongue. Oh man! Oh no! If I had found this first, could I have talked to the Goblin instead of attacking? Heck. I kind of want to restart the whole game just so I can go back and talk to the Goblin. Okay, hold on. The book tells the story of a legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat, secreted in the hidden sense, not in the extruded sense. Not secreted, in the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. Okay. Leaf through the life and works of Fred Ferguson. The book purports to be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography, but flipping through it, you mostly just find lists of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad. So it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction. Haha. At least there are some useful appendices in the back, and some diagrams of appendices. Moxie level 2. Nice. The stove is spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning, or she never cooks. The vanity doesn't look like it sees much use. Preen a little. You grab a pair of tweezers and pluck some of your more unsightly eyebrows. Some of my more unsightly eyebrows. How many eyebrows do I have? Oh, wow. Shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? Doc Alice continues to pour whiskey down her neck, occasionally stopping to breathe. Is everything alright? That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. And I can't talk and drink at the same time, so she glares at you meaningfully. So what's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? The whole world's gone to hell in a horse cart and you ask what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons, dead men walking. Why don't you go ahead and pick one and I'll drink to that? Dead men walking? You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons staggering around like puppets with half their strings cut. Looking to take a bite out of the living? No? Well, just count your lucky stars and stay out of the town cemetery, then. I'm going to the town cemetery. Where's the town cemetery? Yow. Man, I feel like, I seriously want to restart the whole thing. Oh, it's a chunk of wood from the broken hitching post. Grab it. You got the broken wood. Oof. Dirtwater, 300 miles. Wait, how do I... Hold on. How do I find the horses, then? Okay, hold on. Map. Thousand Sanks Gulch. Make your own damned guide to Boring Springs and its environs. Oh, can I just, like, move? Oh, okay, that's how I move. This is where Bill said to look. Look behind the outhouse. Hey, wasn't kidding. Not that this would have been a funny thing to kid about, I guess. You got an item. Shovel. Yay! Hmm? Get the mug. Or whole mine. Oh, this mechanism is labeled Cargo Elevator Control. A poster on the wall reads, Blasting Cap Storage, Plungers, both kinds, Tools. Where do you want to send the cargo elevator? I'll leave it alone for now. What's this thing? Minecart? The elevator's closed. In any case, it's not a people elevator, it's a cargo elevator. The minecart is still full. Dig through it. You find a disgusting chunk of meat ore. An item, unrefined meat nugget. Can't get past this rubble. This looks dangerous. At least there's no plunger hooked up to it. It's level 2, I guess. Plunger is a sign lied, though. There's only the one kind. Got an item, detonation plunger. Hook up the plunger to it. Fighting against your instincts for self-preservation, you've hooked up a plunger and strung it at a distance far away. This makes you nervous. Press it! You press the plunger and nothing happens. You forgot to hook up a blasting cap. Oh, whoops. These crates are all labeled blasting caps. The period is part of the label. That's why it's inside the quotes like that. Dang, it looks like you're going to need a crowbar to pry one of these crates open. Ah, okay. So I need tools. It's a toolbox, but it's locked. Let's pick the lock. You managed to unlock the toolbox, but the needle is ruined in the process. Most of the tools inside are rusted away to nothing, but there's a pretty nice crowbar. Got a crowbar. Alright, so now I can open that. Yeah, you pry one of the crates open with your crowbar and grab a blasting cap. Add the blasting cap. Okay, you've succeeded in putting yourself in grave danger. Oh boy, let's do it. Kaboom! That was probably a great idea. 65 meat. Something's buried here. Silver nugget. Nice. Oh, you see the dark horse. Barely. Approach her. Hey there, girl. It's okay. I'm a friend. The horse shies away from you, though in this case it's more like cripplingly introverted away from you. Reassure her. Oh, come on, don't be like that. Look, I brought some oats for you. They aren't poisoned or anything. In retrospect, I guess that wasn't a very comforting thing to say. Feed her the oats. Here you go, yum yum. Snort. She sidles away from you warily and makes a surprisingly good attempt at hiding in her own shadow. Come on, please. Pat her on the nose. As you reach out to pat her nose, the horse ducks and steps further back into the shadows. Aw, come on. Eat the oats yourself. Look, they're fine. Fine, okay, see? You take a handful from the bag and toss them in your mouth. Ugh. It's like the roughest, blandest breakfast cereal you've ever eaten. Still, it's better than dry cat food, don't ask. You smile to show the horse that you're fine and realize that you've unconsciously turned around and walked out the door. Geez, these are powerful. The horse looks at you warily as you re-enter with a cheerful wave. See? Perfectly fine. Take a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them to the horse. Here you go, yum yum. Aw. The horse hunches her shoulders and seems to shrink slightly as you pat her on the nose, but she doesn't actually flee, so that's something. There's a good girl. Winnie? Feed her the oats. The horse finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer her a handful of the oats. Wearingly, begrudgingly, she eats them. Then she gestures at something behind you. You turn around to look but don't see anything. When you turn back, she's gone. Well, okay then. Anything else hidden around here? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, had some sort of disconnect. Oh, dig through the minecart. Meat? Definitely does not bear closer scrutiny. Let's go to Thousand Snakes Gulch. It's okay, I'm a snake oiler. I'm sure I'll probably be totally fine here. One of these rocks is really shiny. Grab it. Oh, a shiny rock. Eek! The snake looks sleepy, but it's not that sleepy. Oh, I don't want to have to fight. Oh. Snake medicine. Restore HP. Oh, jeez. Get my own snake. Pow. Chomp. Pow. You have slain a snake. Before long, they'll call you Snake Murdering Kitty. No! I want to befriend them. Guess I gotta get past. Oh. It's faster. Ow. Chomp me. Made short work of that long snake. I'm sure next skill level up, get in there. Okay, wait, did my HP reset? Am I okay? Oh. Yeah, I'm keeping stupid walking on. Best font mode. Oh god. Nerd mode displays the log describing what happens in combat and provides a few other pieces of mini metagame information about various places. Yeah, I want to turn nerd mode on. Yeah, automatically spend XP. Show combat grid? Oh, okay. Maybe. Snake looks really angry. You're gonna need every trick in the book to beat this one. I'm good at tricks. Whoa, they're quick. Using muscle. Ow. Pow. Did me a heckin' chomp. Pew! If the whole cowgirl thing doesn't work out, you could always get a job as a snake exterminator. No! Oh, hi! The horse has gone snake crazy, or maybe it was some kind of crazy before. Approach it. Hi there, boy. Hey, fella. I'm a friend, okay? It's cool, alright? Be cool. Don't freak out on me. Look him in the eyes. You calmly look the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in a glassy 1,000-yard stare, and the other is revolving madly in its socket like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little now that it's clear you aren't actually made of spiders, though. Pat his nose. You carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit, okay, a lot, but seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul or whatever madness is bouncing around in that skull of his. That's a good boy. Feed him the oats. You hungry, boy? Got a little treat for you. Snurf. You feed the crazy horse some of the homing oats, and it gallops away with a whinny, or rather a whinnyargle. Hopefully it's headed home and not into the 12th dimension. Cool. You don't have to walk all the way back over there. Hit M or the map icon to travel quickly. Alright. Hold on. What if there's like something hidden in a plant or something? I don't know. Ow, dagnabbit. Dang it. Okay, looks like there's probably not anything hidden in the thing. Boring Springs. I do want to go over there. Our founder, Zephaniah Boring, 1806 to 1885. He was actually a really interesting guy. There's a dirty mug here. Grab it. Benjamin Crockett, 1320 to 1364. He shut up way too early. Beauregard Skelton, Captain 3rd Cavalry, 1820 to 1866. Dig up the grave and fight? Not yet. Hi. A skeleton. You're not getting past it without a scuffle. A scuffle it is. Oh, this is the cutest fucking skeleton I've ever seen. Let's see how much a regular shot does. Oh, pretty good. Ow. Shooting you again. Pow. Nice. Skeleton collapses into a pile of loose bones. Oh, a ghost horse. Your pulse quickens as you get near the spooky, translucent horse. You approach the weird, semi-transparent horse cautiously so as to not startle her, though you quickly come to the realization that this is not a horse that startles easily. Hello there. Hi, I'm a friend, okay? Nay. That's a little strange how you did that without opening your mouth. Pat her on the nose. You pat the horse's nose, which is very cold. If you're going to ride her, you would want an extra saddle blanket to keep your butt from freezing. Keep patting. Yep, still cold. Brr. Yep, still cold. How long is the burr gonna get? You get the idea. Feed her the oats. You held out a handful of oats for the horse, but she just sort of stares right through you. Brr. Please don't look at me like that. Snort. Try the oats again. You hold out the oats, but the horse continues to ignore them. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make oats spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them, but I don't have anything handy to grind up bones with. Grave dirt? Winnie. Is that a yes? Weird. Okay. Add some grave dirt to the oats. You sprinkle the oats with just a little bit of grave dirt and hold them out again. The horse gazes expressionlessly at them, then eats them. Nay. And with that, she glides away in the direction of the town. Bizarre. Timothy Cochrane, 1855 to 1895, devoted husband. Elizabeth Cochrane, 1887 to 1895, beloved daughter. Silas Cochrane, 1895 to 1895, a baby. Aw. Gotta have a spooky tree. That guy just wouldn't stay put. Beauregard Skeleton. Dig up the grave and fight! Oh my god, look at this guy. Got the jump on him. Oh. Oh, this guy's tough. Maybe I'll get something good from it? Pow! Okay, good. I can poison a skeleton somehow. Ow, Jesus. Pow. Oh god. Fuck. One more shot! Okay, I didn't, like, the poison didn't work, so I guess it is, immune to poison. Got an item. Old Cavalry Saber. A gold tooth. Sweet. Nice. Oh, wow. Okay. So I can just, like, get a whole bunch of these. Okay. Unrefined meat nuggets. A chunk of mostly worthless rock shot through with veins of gristle and flesh and, well, veins. Just sell it. Okay. Gold tooth. This was in the ground for a very long time, then in somebody's mouth for a very short time, and now it's in your backpack. Yeah. It's shiny and it's about the size of a rock. That's a shiny rock. Bag of homing oats. Brimley's location-aware oats. They're healthy and expeditious. We'll send the hostler's horses back to him. A dusty turnip. I'm gonna save that for later still. Old Cavalry Saber. Here comes the Cavalry Saber. Damage 5 to 6. Oh, can I... like... Yay! Alright. Broken boar. Speak softly and carry a crude stick. Crowbar. Okay, I can also use that. The crowbar is one of nature's simplest machines. It's exactly what you want on your side if a thing has a lid, and you don't want it to have a lid anymore. You're so right. 2 covered mugs, that's some snake medicine. Alright. Used in combat. Sometimes useful outside of combat as well. Examine it. You examine the dynamite. It's got an end you light and an end that blows up. Okay, just checking. Alright, the Fricker Gang Sideout. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Thud Fricket, the Fricker Gang's intrepid lookout, appears to be taking a little nap. Wake him up, just shoot him. I'm gonna wake him up. You poke Thud with your foot. Slowly gets to his feet. Hey, you're not supposed to be here. Thought is, well, let's say he's no Rhodes Scholar if you assume that it's 7 years from now and the idea makes sense. You feel bad about the idea of killing him. Walk away, Thud. Thud, you don't want this life. Take a hike. Okay, you're probably right. Thud stumbles off into the desert. They'll probably be fine. You got a perk. Honorable. Okay. I'm sure I'll find Thud later. Requires foraging. I want to learn foraging. That might have been in the Desert Survivor one. It's a pile of random stuff the Fricker gang stole. Finders keepers. Ooh, a recovered mug and a pair of silver cufflinks. Fancy. Yeah, where did the silver cufflinks? If you wore fancier shirts, you might have some use for these. Okay. Maybe I'll find someone who needs some cufflinks for their fancy shirt. Fricker gang's hideout inside. One of the Fricker boys is dozing in the bathtub. Tie him up. Psst, can you pass the soap? Give me that soap. He mumbles and hands you a bar of soap before sinking deeper into both sleep and the tub. Cool. Thanks, bro. Should I tie him up? Don't disturb him. You cautiously approach the Fricker gang. They're pretty engrossed in their poker game, so it doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind a barrel and eavesdrop on their conversation for a while. The one with the eye patch is quiet, but you gather that his name is Snipe, and that the squishy, squirrely one is his brother Wimpy. What's your play here? Maybe I should tie this guy up. You grab a nearby length of rope and carefully tie his hands together, and then tie them to the handles of the tub. The sheriff can come collect them later. Approach them and talk. Howdy, boys, deal me in? The one without the eye patch raises an eyebrow at you. Who are you? How'd you get past Thud and Soapy? What do you want? It's Bimmy. It's me, Bimmy, your sister. He squints at you. Bimmy? You ain't Bimmy. Sure I am. Ask me anything. I am too. Back me up here, Snipe. I am so Bimmy. I stole some Roop's face. Ha! You always did have a knack for face rustling. What's new, Bimmy? We gotta get out of here. Fast. Fast, Wimpy. The Pinkertons are onto us. They'll be here any minute. Dagnabbit, come on, Snipe, let's hightail it. I'll catch up with you. I'll catch up with you guys later tonight. Wimpy nods. He and Snipe hurriedly pack up their belongings and flee the cave. You congratulate yourself on your attentiveness, memory, and strong interpersonal skills. Honestly, I didn't even remember the name. I just saw the thing about face stealing, and I thought that was funny. Then I remembered just then that there was a poster in the sheriff's office that said that someone was wanted for face stealing. Ooh, glamour, level 3. Close the door and skedaddle. Grab it. Yeah. Get the sheriff's store. Pile of the Fricker's ill-gotten gangs. I got 50 meat. Nice. Like how they just left him tied up there. Fricker gang side out. Back to the town of Boring Springs. Scuttle it along. Yay! This horse seems uncomfortable when you look directly at her. You behold a pale horse, like absurdly pale. This horse has the look of someone who has seen the madness that dances on the other side of the void. Most typical horse you've ever seen. I don't know how you spotted her hiding in that mine, but thanks for sending back my dark horse. You gained 300 meat. Sure thing. Look at my pale horse made it back safe. Thanks for your help. Anytime. Thanks for finding my crazy horse. He was eating loco weed again, wasn't he? Not that I noticed. That's all of them. I can't thank you enough. Here's a little extra for you. Oh, thank you. Okay, now I would like a horse, Liz. Sure thing. I should warn you, though. Horses get mighty attached to their riders. Crazy horse, please. Okay, I gotta warn you, this horse has seen, some stuff, but I'll sell him for 1,000 meat. Something wrong with him? Not as such, he's perfectly functional, but... Well, he's always sneaking off to the Thousand Snakes Gulch to chew on the loco weed that grows there, and that makes him see crazy things. I think it's more like he does it to forget about the crazy things he sees all the time. Color me intrigued, I'll take him. Thanks, here's the keys, ride safe. I can give the horse a name. Horse Senseless. By a crazy horse. Okay, so I guess through different playthroughs I can, like, get the different horses. Okay, Tim wouldn't be a good name for a horse. Butterscotch. I feel like that's a horse name. Are you sure you want to name your horse Butterscotch? Yes, absolutely. Alright then, Butterscotch the horse. It's got a nice ring to it. Oh, and I almost forgot, free with every horse purchase is this complimentary map. You get an item, southeast-west map. Thanks. Oh boy, it's your new horse Butterscotch. Ride Butterscotch out of town? Hold on, not yet. Found some mugs. Much obliged. Yay! Can I play? I also don't know how to play poker, so we're all on the same time. Look, I have some meat. Let's play. You put 20 meat on the table and sit down before they can say no. One of them shuffles the cards sloppily and deals a new round. You get a pair of tens, a plus a 2, a 3, and a king. Bet crazily. Bet aggressively. I'm gonna make them think I know what to do. Yeehaw, I'll bet 15 meat. They look at each other nervously, but they both call your bet. Okay, read 'em and weep. You show your pair of tens plus 2, 3 king. The guy on the left has a full house, 2 jacks and 3 aces, and the gal on the right somehow got a straight flush, 2 through 6 in hearts. Hornswoggle them. Hornswogglin' one. Hornswoggle. You explain that jacks are worth 9 points each, giving the guy on the left a total of 21 points, so the gal on the right's 20, and you're 25 plus a king. And the king represents, oh hey, look over there. They look, and when they look back, they don't notice 10 meat missing from each of their piles. You collect your winnings and stand up. They thank you for helping them learn the game. Walk away. Okay, okay. Just saying howdy. Aw. How you doing, Crazy Pete? Oh, heck, I say all kinds of dang things. For instance, dadgummit, there's a varmint in my sleeping hole. Pete takes a swig of whiskey. Pete notices the shiny rock you're carrying, and his wild eyes light up. That there is a right shiny rock you got, stranger. I'll give you 7 meat for that rock. Sure. He grabs the rock and sticks it in his belt pouch, grinning. Thank you kindly. You gain 7 meat. Pete notices the nugget of silver you found earlier. I'll take that old silver nugget off your hands if you like. Give you 81 meat for it. Sure. Okay, it's a deal. Pete squints and notices the unrefined meat we're carrying. You ain't seem like someone got much use for unrefined or stranger. I'll buy it off you for 73 meat. Seems like a lot. Oh, those are doing business with you. Pete's eyes narrow as the gears in his head start to click. He fixes his gaze on you, and the tick in his eyelids seems more pronounced. Listen, kid, all this stuff what I've been buying from you, you've been spending time underground, ain't you? Well, you listen to old Pete's advice. You stay out of Orhole if you know what's good for you. There's stuff down on the 40th level that ain't worth messing with for a gal wants to keep her eyes, if you catch my meaning. Not sure I do, but thanks. Maybe I should go into Orhole and see if there's any way to get deeper. Can't put the cufflinks on my lapel? No. Floppy Derby. What were the other trades this guy going on? Oh yeah, I have his door. I should give him that back. Howdy. I'll trade this soap for a lock. Braid, though you really don't think that his name is actually Braid, so he takes your soap and gives you a lock. Alright, that's all I have. Hey, Sheriff. See, the Fricker gang hasn't put a stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? You hand the sheriff his door, and he hangs it back on its hinges. Nice work, stranger. This here prison cell just got about 4 times more secure. Are there any Fricker boys left for me to round up? Yeah, 1 or 2 that's asleep on the job. I'll go round them up shortly, then. Looks like I owe you a reward. Well, thank you, that's a lot. He produces a big bag of meat. Got another little task for you, if you know you got the time. Should be a lot simpler than the last one. What you need? Well, the Frickers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. I just so happen to have one. You hand the sheriff the lock. That'll do nicely. The sheriff puts the lock on the cell door, then accidentally drops the key and it clatters into the cell. Hellfire. Don't suppose you know how to pick a lock, stranger? You got a needle handy? I'll see what I can do. You definitely picked the lock. You've unlocked the cell door. Better let the sheriff reclaim the key himself so he has something to do today. I unlocked your cell door for you. The sheriff walks into the cell and picks up the key. He looks around for a place to hide it, and eventually sticks it under his hat. Thank you kindly, stranger. If Boring Springs ever gets any more criminals, they'd better watch out. That's a good job you done. Don't mention it. Here, have this as a souvenir for your time in Boring Springs. You got an item. Replica sheriff badge. Thanks, sheriff. For bird theft. Naked Mike Bernstein. Wanted poster artist. Imply in person at the Yuma Marshal's office. Yeah, Bimmy Fricker for face thieving. I'm cool, I just go into her house anytime. That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey in my bloodstream. Yeah, I did go in there. Oh yeah, there was a skeleton in the cemetery. Nice to get some outside confirmation that I'm not losing my damn mind. How is that even possible? It isn't possible. It goes goes against everything I know about medicine. Dead patients don't get back up. Patients? Oh, ouch. Dr. Alice turns away, grimacing. Every doctor loses one now and then. You never get used to it, but, well, it happens. But what doesn't happen is them coming back afterward and looking for revenge. That must be pretty tough. Must be pretty rough. Rough, Missy, I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just patients, it's neighbors, friends, husbands. Oh, indeed. She turns away from you and focuses her attention back on the bottle. Aw. You survey the books on Alice's shelf. They're all medical textbooks, except for a few, and you've already perused all of those. I see ya, Doc. Oh, dig it up. Oh, another mug. Ew. Some mugs are going everywhere. Thank you. The woman glares at you. You Susie Cochrane? How'd you know my last name? I saw the graves in the cemetery. I'm sorry for your loss. Susie scowls bitterly and mutters into her whiskey. I saw it happen. Saw the whole damn thing. Couldn't do nothing about it. Bartender said it was cows. Cows, right. I don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows. Not anymore. What happened? It was a raid, see. Ma and Pa used a cattle ranch back before they came home. Pa didn't make it, but Ma and I managed to rebuild. We ranched pigs instead, and she left me the place when she passed. Go on. Well, I guess a passing herd sniffed out that we used to be a cow ranch, and they attacked. A couple days ago. Happened so fast I didn't even have time to get my rifle out of the gun safe. Cow smashed in the front door, and a fire started out back by the root cellar. House went up in blazes, just like that. What'd you do? There wasn't anything I could do. Couldn't get upstairs to the kids because of the fire, and I saw Tim trampled right in front of me. She drains her glass. I ain't want to talk about it anymore. Sorry. She refills her mug from the bottle on the bar and doesn't reply. What will you do now? Head west, I suppose. Nothing keeping me here and no desire to stay. I can't leave without my rifle, though. Why not? It was my ma's rifle. That's all I got left of anybody. Where is it? Left it at the ranch like a damn fool. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I need someone to go get it for me. Yeah, I'll go get it. So she shows you on the map where her ranch is. You discovered a new map location, the Cochrane Ranch. Alright, no problem, I'll go get it. Cochrane Ranch, estimated 1891. All the water in this trough is boiled away. Susie's ranch house is burned to the ground. Something behind the store is making some pretty awful noises. Hold on. This outhouse is the only thing still standing. Oh, dangnammit, eek out. Go through it. Cochrane Ranch cellar. Looks like somebody was in the middle of fixing a knife. Grab the knife. You got an item. Varmint skin and knife. Guess pies are not safe. Well then. This thing looks angry. You're not going to make it to that safe without dealing with it, so let's deal with it. Got the jump on him. Alright, Dab it. That's pretty good. Oh, Jesus. Ugh, okay. It set me on fire. Oh, wow, they did, like, extra damage to it. Nice. A pyro bone. Defeated a nasty cow floating skull. A nasty cow skull floating in a cloud of flame. Hooray! Apparently it's called a pyro bone. That's neat. It's the Cochrane family's gun safe. Grab Susie's rifle. Got an item. Susie's rifle. Guess it was left unlocked. The pie safe. Susie's rifle. It's an old rifle, but has obviously been well cared for. There are 6 little notches carved into the stock. I still have the homing oats. Maybe I'll, like, keep finding them. They'll, like, run away again and I'll find them again. Oh. Once you leave Boring Springs, you won't be able to come back. Any unfinished business you got will remain forever unfinished. Hold on, hold on. I just came back to have a rifle back. Oh, I can shovel them. It's gross work, but somebody's gotta do it. I'm gonna clean up this whole town. Okay, no more over here? Alright. Found it! Found my rifle yet, stranger? Yep, here it is. Susie's eyes well up with tears as you hand her the rifle, and she roughly scrubs her sleeve across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger. I didn't catch your name? I'm Kitty. Thanks, Kitty. Can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long moment, that looks back up at you. Well, that's enough wallowing in misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along when you head west, you just say the word. Sounds good, Susie. What's down here? There's like a bunch of different choices to make in this game. So I feel like I'm definitely going to want to play another time. Okay. Let me know if you need anything, or if you want me to come with you when you head west. Okay, so I guess when I head west, I'll get to choose people who come along with me? Okay, I don't have anything to trade right now. Do you have any idea what's causing the resurrections? Well, I heard a rumor. A rumor? What is it? It's when you get an incomplete information from an unverified source. Anyway, what I heard is that there's a fella out west that's causing it. A necromancer, they call him. Supposedly he's sending magic out into the world somehow. Magic like the beanslingers use? I never heard of any beanslinger raising the dead, have you? Her scowl deepens. That'd be one hell of a can of beans. What's the deal with all the TNT? Alice sighs exasperatedly. What now? What's the deal with all the TNT? It's so when I feel like I'm about to go, I can blow myself to bits so small there won't be nothing left to come back. That seems drastic. Drastic hell, no way I'm taking the risk of becoming one of those things. Fair enough, I suppose. Not that necromancer. Assuming he exists, what about him? Well, maybe somebody ought to try and stop him. Doc Ellis gives you a sharp look. You? Because I know you ain't talking about me. Why not you? A gray-haired old woman knows about as much as fighting as a squirrel knows surgery. Did you hit your head on a bar stool, kid? Ain't that old. You aren't that old, and if I were going to pick someone to go up against a necromancer, it'd be someone who knows about death, but in a scientific way. A doctor, right? Doc Alice stares hard at you and takes a swig from her bottle, saying nothing. And it sounds to me like you got plenty of motivation to get the job done, for your friends and everyone. She continues to look at you. You can see the gears turning in your head. Beats doing nothing anyway. Beats locking yourself in a house full of TNT and drinking yourself to death. You ain't even doing any dockering anymore. She winces and looks away, and she shakes her head slowly. Seriously expect me to ride out west by myself chasing a rumor? Doesn't have to be by yourself. I'm heading west too. Tag along with me and maybe we can find the guy and put a stop to him. It's crazy. Impossible. Impossible, like raising the dead is impossible. Alice crosses her arms and regards you thoughtfully. A spark slowly brightens in her eyes. Alright, kid, what the hell? Let's give it a shot. Cool. Nice. How's it going? Leaning rightly. Later, Surf. Alright, so I'm guessing now when I decide to head out, I can take them with me? Butterscotch out of town? You won't be able to come back. Any unfinished business you got here remain forever unfinished. Okay. Alright then, you properly horsed and ready to start your new life in the West. All you need now is a partner, somebody to share the trail with, somebody you can rely on for emotional and combat support. Who will you take with you? Can I only take one? Oh no, I thought I was building a party! Heck, okay, Crazy Pete knows some stuff. I feel like I'd feel really bad leaving Doc Alice here. Susie Cochrane seems like she could probably make it on her own, but I'm already an alchemist. This is more like a sharpshooter type. Crazy Pete is... I'm guessing he's the cowpuncher type? Maybe? Or wait, no, Crazy Pete might be a beanslinger. Okay. Susie Cochrane might be the cowpuncher, and then Doc Alice might be the snake boiler. So, like, it would probably be a good idea to take someone who's not my exact same class, so we have advantage over different enemies. Doc Alice seems kind of reluctant to go, though. I had to, like, push her to go with me. Crazy Pete seems okay. I kind of want to take Susie along. Let's take Susie along. I'm gonna play this game again anyway, so I can try taking different ones later. You pop back to the saloon and collect Susie. Oh, one last thing before you go. Up until this point, I've been automatically spending your experience points for you. I'm happy to keep doing it, and I promise to give you a nice, well-rounded experience. Shall I keep it up, or you prefer to decide for yourself where your XP gets spent? You can always change this later in the options menu. I'll start spending it manually, I guess. Okay, you now have the option of turning yourself into some kind of unbalanced weirdo if you want. Open your character screen when you want to spend XP. Alright. You consult the southeast west map the Hostler gave you. It only lists two things, the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company's westernmost camp. Okay. We gotta head for Dirtwater. Alright. Butterscotch whinnies as you approach. Comb his mane. He makes a soft sort of glurk noise. Alright, there you go, buddy. It's the worst hat of my life. Can't wait. It's your partner. Howdy, Susie. I'd like to check up on some of the ranches in this part, see how bad the cow attacks are getting. Alright, do you know some? Not in great detail, but I know roughly where a few are, or at least where. Guess we'll have to see. There's one not far from here. New map location, the Stearns Ranch. Am I forgetting about anything? Susie said you should see the bartender about renting that room in Dirtwater. Be nice to have a base of operations. Good idea. Room for rent. Inquire within. It's your partner. Howdy, I guess. I saw this. This is a spittoon, which is sort of brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor, because it's not spitting at all. It's not an option in the society, I guess. I say this despite knowing that you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already, sicko. What if I inspect it? Look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actual glass in the windows, more than two kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit, but this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside it isn't fancy, rancid tobacco spit. Here we go again. Alright, fine. You are now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. That's good, right? No, that's bad, because it's only a water part of spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit, the toxins and filth that don't evaporate, several years' worth, distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out. It's been there for years. What if someone drops something valuable? You're about to put your hand into a bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup, except instead of maple, it's flavored with the inside of the mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them, and have never brushed their teeth. Yeah. Glorp. It feels like putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding, except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like something ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving. Keep searching. You found something. You found a tacky, filth-colored porcelain cow figure. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still alive to have any and you hate them. Yay! This gal doesn't look like she's in the mood to talk. The old man stares off into the distance, listening to the piano. Tried to talk, but he doesn't listen at all. Piano player is not very good at his job. Slop, 5 meat. The man points to a sign on the counter. Slop, 5 meat. Buy some slop. You lose 5 meat, you got an item. Plate of slop. There's a sign here that says, see bartender for darts. Hey, how come they're allowed to drink without hats on? These guys are having a spirited discussion about guns, and which of theirs is nicer. Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Hi, thanks, I'm Kitty. Thanks, glad to know you, Kitty. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you? Nice to meet you, Lloyd. I saw the sign out front advertising a room. Need help with anything? I'll have a shot of bourbon. Who's that old man by the piano, or can I get some darts? First, let's get to the room. That's right, finest room in the house. Plenty of room for your partner, too. You interested? How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella, and he paid a month in advance, right before getting himself killed by bandits. You seem like a decent sort, so the room's yours if you want it. Gratis. Wow, great. Nice. Howdy, Kitty. Anything I can get for you? Hey, you, Lloyd. I'll have a shot of bourbon. Coming right up. Got an item. Dirt water bourbon. Delicious. Need help with anything? Well, if you're handy with mechanical type stuff, something's gone wrong with our piano player. I thought the music sounded a little off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. Let's see what I can do. Thanks, I poked around in it myself, but I lost the key. This has suddenly taken a strange turn. The piano player's a robot? Who's that old man by the piano? Oh, that's old Ellsbury. Tragic fella he is. He was a writer and a poet, came out west to sell his stories, but nobody were buying. Too weird, his stories, fantastical-like. Too bad, I love that stuff. Well, it don't matter much now, anyhow. He had to get a normal work to make ends meet. Did a passing well as a prospector until one day he lost his mind in a mind. He what now? You know what I mean. He saw something that made him stop telling his weird tales, made him stop talking near completely. Come to that, he just stands there by the piano nowadays. It seems to calm him down, as long as he doesn't make any trouble. I don't mind him too much. Feel a little sorry for him, to be honest. Poor fella. Can I get some darts? The sign on the dartboard said to see you for darts. Oh, sorry, all the darts got broken months ago. Oh, that's disappointing. I'll see you later, Lloyd. Piano player is not very good at his job. Try to fix him. Okay, heck, I need a needle. You lift up the player piano player's coat to reveal a hatch on his back that leads to his innards. It's locked, but it's not a very good lock. Okay, well, I have to go find a lock. Wander into the kitchen. This lady's too busy washing dishes to pay attention to you. The shelf is full of canned and bottled ingredients and boxes of slop helper. Hey, what are you doing in here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry, I was just, looking around. So you're the nosy type, eh? Oh, hey, what's up, Mercedes? Well, I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter, and I need someone to go pick me up some more. Saltpeter? Isn't that used to make gunpowder? And other things. Look, who's the chef here, me or you? Okay, where can I find it? Your best bet's a military camp, because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up. The nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars. The chef marks the fort on your map. You discover a new map location, Fort Cowardice. Okay, be right back. Atop this potbelly stove is a pot full of slop. A pot stove top slop pot. This is where the chef prepares ingredients for cooking. It's also where he parks his beer. A cowbell. Hit it. Hit it again. Oh, just noticed you said boo. Sorry, delayed reaction. Ah! Set it back up. Gained an experience. Ha-cha-cha-cha, ha-cha-cha. I'm wondering if there's like an amount I can hit this where it'll like break it or something. Or will I get an achievement for hitting it too many times or something like that? I don't know though. Poker room. Rules. This poster says rules of poker, followed by hundreds of weird rules in tiny print. Read one of them. Sevens are wild unless accompanied by 3 deuces. A pair of sevens lose against a 10, but are equivalent to a jack of spades. A player who draws a 3 of clubs must add 23 meat to the pot. A full house beats a full house. 4 twos of spades and 2 jacks of clubs count as a Canadian straight. A player caught dealing from the bottom of the deck must remove their boots. An 8 loses against a 1-armed queen of spades. A player caught with a pocket 8 must swap cards with the player on their left. Any player passing out drunk at the table must remove their boots. Sevens are wild and 2s of clubs are double wild. Kings are wild unless accompanied by a 7 of diamonds. A player caught with a pocket 2 must immediately hand 8 meat to the player on their left. 10s are wild unless accompanied by the 2 10s. 5s are wild and 7 of diamonds are double wild. A straight beats a straight. A pair of 9s beats an 8 but are worth the same as 4 4s of diamonds. Any player who draws a pair of 7s must swap cards with the player on their left. A 6 ranks higher than 4 jacks of hearts. A 5 is twice as valuable as an 8 of diamonds. A king beats a 1-armed jack. A player caught with a pocket queen must draw an additional 1,000 cards. 1-armed queens are wild, and queens of spades are double wild. Any player with more than 4 cards in their hand must add 35 meat to the pot. I wonder if it's on like a randomizer, or if there's a set number of things here. 3 deuces lose against 3 one-handed kings, but are equivalent to a 2 of clubs. A Tennessee straight beats a Mexican straight. Any player spitting anywhere other than the spittoon must draw an additional 19 cards. Doesn't seem like high enough of a penalty to me. 4 10s of hearts rank higher than a pair of 2-eyed jacks, but are equivalent to a tray of hearts. Aces are wild unless accompanied by 2 mustachioed kings of clubs. A player who draws 3 4s of clubs must remove their hat. 4 9s and a pair of 5s count as a straight. A player spinning anywhere other than spittoon must swap cards with the players on their left. I think it is randomized. There's an empty seat at this table. Play poker. No room at this table. This table's full up. Sure, honestly, all the things that were randomly on the rules thing make as much sense to me as regular poker, so. You sit down at the poker table. A dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. The lady on your right introduces herself as Lou, and the player to your left says his name is Hoss. The dealer tells you that the ante is 20 meat. Ante up. It was 20 meat. The dealer gives your deck a shuffle and then deals. A hand of cards glides across the table to you. It really is a terrible hand. A 2-eyed jack of spades, a 2, and 2 kings. It's the first round. The pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chance of winning at around 20%. Check. First lead rates. Strategize. You adjust your strategy based on what you know about your opponent's hands. Plus 20% win chance. Move on to the next round. It's the second round of betting. The pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning around 40%. I don't think, my mysticality is not that high, I don't believe. Glamorously strategize. You wink at Hoss and he gets all flustered. Plus 20% win chance. I don't know what my chance of winning is now. Okay, 60%. It's the last round of betting. Time to do or die. The pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning at around 60%. Fuck, do it. You check, and then you check your privilege. Plus 5% win chance. Hoss glares at the dealer. Reluctant really raises. Call. Use 20 meat. Reveal your cards. You force your opponents to read them and weep. A flush. Floo sighs and reveals her hand. A backwards full house. Hoss flips his cards. One over at a time, revealing a straight. You win. You gather your haul. The dealer announces that the ante has been raised to 25. Cool. That was pure luck. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Need help with anything? No, I'm still working on it. Alright. Guest rooms. I need to find another haystack so I can find another needle. Look at yourself in the mirror. Insult yourself. You call yourself a 4 flushing jerk. You gain an effect. Angry. You better not insult yourself anymore. You get any angrier, you're liable to pass out. Hey, what's up? What's up, Hoss? What do you think we should do next? If we're looking to move on westward, I reckon a train's the way to go. Didn't that map the hostler gave you have a marker for some railroad camp or other? Might be worth checking out. Any other ideas? Susie says you should get that saltpeter from Fort Cowardice. Right. Nice view from up here. There's a postcard on the little table. Take it. You got an item. Blank postcard. Angry. You're madder than a hornet. If your anger level gets higher than 1, you'll pass out from rage. Heck. Oh, sorry. What's over here? Oh, okay. These two fighting. These guys must have fallen asleep during a brawl. They're engrossed in conversation. Leave them be. Poor old Ellsbury. Alright, I gotta go. Dirtwater main thoroughfare. Consular in this. Hope someone invents. Wonder if I could strap a phonograph to the back of this horse. Dirtwater Mercantile. Hello there, welcome to Dirtwater Mercantile. Sundry provisions, various groceries, assorted comestibles, and miscellaneous provender. Sounds like a Homestuck skit. Alright. Used to discover a new map location if you find a high vantage point. Cool. Want to look through more than one thing through them? Too bad. Dynamite. This item is used in combat. I could get some. Modern snake oiler. Ooh. Use this item to learn a new snake oiling skill. This is an old back issue of a popular magazine for snake oilers. I could get it. Ooh, plum pudding. Increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 1 for the rest of the day. Call this plum pudding because it's made of goat milk extracted from plum udders. Sure. Oh, I already have one of those. Increases your speed by 1 for the rest of the day. Crackers made with highly caffeinated cola instead of water. They sound revolting. Tooth powder. This is a less convenient precursor to toothpaste for use with less convenient precursors to toothbrushes. Vienna blood sausages. This is a can of stubby sausages made mostly of blood in a syrup that is also made mostly of blood. Gross. Okay, hold on. Maybe that could be nice. What's this do? This is a blank postcard. Maybe you should write to your family back home. In case you don't know how the mail works, you send these by going to a building called a post office and giving it to the correspondence wizard who works there. Got it. I would like to sell this. That's the only gun I still have. Mostly famous for having visible chunks of dirt in it. Increases maximum HP by 5 for the rest of the day. Could be really useful. Turnip covered in grit. Filthy porcelain cow. Oh wow. This item goes in your offhand. +3 melee attack damage, +3 spell damage. You have to hold this little porcelain cow upside down because it's filled with tobacco spit. You don't want to spill out the little hole in the bottom of it. Gross. The nasty ring, the silver cufflinks. Where was that? Oh, yeah. I got the... Can I give this to my partner? If I could give that to my partner. Drop like a sheriff badge. Oh, cool. This is a plastic facsimile of the sheriff's badge. He usually gives them to children who tow the jail. This is a plate of slop that they serve at the Jewel and Dirtwater. They should really hire better kitchen staff before some competing restaurant moves in and eats their lunch. I'm just wondering if I can use the silver cut links for something. Okay, well I sold one thing in there, so... Okay. I do want this. I want to learn the new technique. Modern Snake Oiler, issue number 141. Read it. There's a fold-out chart listing all of the hottest new poisons. Gives Expert Poisoner a passive skill that multiplies the amount of poison you apply to enemies when you poison them. Cool. There's a recipe for a quick brew potion that fortifies your body, mind, and spirit. Gives Strong Medicine, a combat skill that temporarily increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie. There's an article entitled Debilitating Toxins. Where are they now? Gives Bad Medicine, a combat skill that will reduce a target's moxie. Cool. Okay, heck, I do like the one that just increases poison, and the one that just increases my stats. I'm gonna go for the one that increases my stats. You memorize the formula. Strong Medicine. Afterwards, you accidentally drop the magazine in a puzzle ruining it. Shucks. Yay, Dirtwater Post Office. Little girl selling flowers. Sure. Sweet smelling flowers. Big cabinet of locked post office boxes. One of them newfangled telegraph machines. Oh, wait. Hi, I'm Kitty Barth. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn. Well, I'd like to send a postcard. Alrighty, let's have it. You write a quick note to Rufus, still letting him know that what you've been up to and that you're okay. That'll be... Oh, it's one of them prepaid ones. That'll be zero meat then. Thanks! Yay! The jail. The clerk clears her throat. Howdy, are you the sheriff here? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. Offer to be sheriff. Offer to help. Need any help until you find a new sheriff? Sure, if you're any good with a gun, there's always somebody in need of some justice. Wanted posters are back there, cells are over yonder. She points behind her and off to the right, respectively. Alright? It's a wanted poster. No, wait, you misread it. It's a wasted poster. Close enough. Poster reads, Wasted, the Stripy Hat Gang, for grand theft, paint, and tasteless hat vandalism. So last seen in the vicinity of Cavern Canyon, 1,000 meat reward. Interesting. Dirty, rotten paint thieves and low-down, no-fashion-sense hat vandals. Despicable. Want to go after them? Yes. Discovered a new map location, Cavern Canyon. Got it. Wanted poster, if accuracy is important. It says, Wanted. The House in the Desert Gang. For mortgage non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisance, also for murdering 2 collections agents. Last seen at the House in the Desert, 500 meat reward. You wonder if the house is named after them, or if they're named after the house. In any case, at least their location is unambiguous. Want to go after them? I don't know. Maybe they just can't pay their mortgage. I'm a little apathetic to that. Although we've been on time with our mortgage payments, but still. An empty cell. This cell is all ghostly. Oh, I guess it's a ghost cell for ghosts. Bop, 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 bop. Oh wait, can I talk to her about anything else? Howdy, what do you need? Just wanted to say hi. Hi. Well, I'll best be getting back to work. She calls as if you should be doing something more important. Alright, not the talkative type, that's fine. Lot available. A vacant lot. Oh wow, there's a bunch of these. Ugh. Not a lot available past this point. Hee, horses are so funny looking. Ugh. That hat. Thanks again, lady. No problem. This horse smells weird. Imagine we'll be back on the trail soon enough. Okay, map of this area. The Stearns Ranch. We're currently over here. Your heart skips a beat as you spy a floating cow skull in the middle distance. Doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. Fight it! Got the jump on him. Alright, shoot it. Pow! Oh, okay. And Susie, build cover, are also shot. Shoot it. Yeah, fucked it up. You crushed that cow skull to powder, but not before you extracted useful bits of it. Got cow fangs, brass bull ring. Susie carves another notch in the stock of her rifle. Cow hate flashes in her eyes. Her resolve intensifies. Susie has become stronger. Haystacks! Dig through it. Yay! Well, okay, I need safe Kraken. Context safe is scorched, but its products are probably safe. Still some food on the shelf. Grab it. Cat's eye candy and jellied escargot. It's a weird cow-shaped stain on this wall. It's a crate. Open it up. Got an item. Ranch punch and a lasso. Can I do anything with it? Okay, no. It's a button cactus. Ah, heck, I really want foraging. Between the smoke and the noise, you're guessing that the contents of this outhouse are more dangerous than the average outhouse contents. Fight it! Shoot! Pow! God dang. The outhouse is now safe as houses. Outhouses! You gain 10 XP. By the soft light of the fading embers, you see a glint of light from below. You hold your nose with one hand as you fish out your prize with the other. Toilet pistol! Susie carves another notch in the stock of her rifle. Mary Stearns died February 18th, 1894. Gwendolyn Stearns, devoted mother, died 1895. This flower is smoking. Pick it? Got an item. Smoking chrysanthemum. Looks like Jethro's bones were dug up by some varmint or another. Search him. You find a charred locket among the blackened bones. You got an item. Charred locket. Jethro Stearns, devoted father, died 1895. Oh wait, didn't I have, oh okay. Yeah, sheriff's badge. I'm not wearing any pants or boots. Okay, what's this? You should call it a locket on account of how it was lucky to escape that fire. Oh, lockets. The lock on the locket reminds you why they call it locket. Pick the locket lock. You carefully pick the locket lock. You got an item. Picture of Mary Stearns. A faded daguerreotype of a little girl. The name Mary is written on the back. Examine it. It's a photograph of a serious-looking little girl. On the back is written Mary Stearns, Thanksgiving 1894. Sad. This rope has already been tied into a lasso for your convenience, which is lucky because you have no idea how to tie a lasso. This item is used in combat. Disables target for 2 rounds. Nice. Cat's eye candy. This is candy that you desperately hope is not made of real cat's eyes. Increases your spell damage by 3 for the rest of the day. Cool. Toilet pistol. Deals stench damage instead of physical. Apply 5 poison to enemy. Nice. Pistol is pretty comprehensively toileted up. Okay, so it does 3 to 4 damage, but then it applies 5 poison damage. That's pretty good. I may change that. Oh man, how many needles do I have? I accidentally hit the wrong thing. Ooh, a stock certificate. I have at least 1 more needle, right? Okay, good. I have 1 more needle, and I feel like I should save that. Still beans in this pot. Grab them. Blackened beans. All the books on the shelf are burned, but you notice something strange about the back of the shelf. Investigate. Your deft fingers find a hidden catch, and the back panel of the shelf slides away to reveal a hidden compartment. There's a book inside. You got Mary Stern's diary. Contains a single object, a creepy, burnt porcelain doll. Talk to it. It's the work of the moment. Fix the doll's voice box. Pull the string. You pull the string. The doll's eyes roll back into its head. Its mouth begins to move. Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name? I'm Kitty. Hi, Kitty. You're nice. Do you want to play with me? Yes, let's play. Absolutely. Hooray! Mary used to play with me, but we didn't get to finish our tea party before she went away. Will you help me finish it? Surely. Hooray! The game is almost over. Mary did such a good job. The doll's eyes roll back forward. Go downstairs and get my cup. Do you know the magic word to make the mean cow let you into a secret room? No, what is it? The magic word is peanut butter. The doll goes silent. Got it, peanut butter. You shudder as you realize the talking dolls haven't been invented yet. Spooky. Okay, I don't have that one, but I can go in here. Whisper peanut butter. Oh, the Stearns Ranch altar room. Well then, atop this sinister-looking altar sits a copper goblet filled with what appears to be blood. I'm not sure. Destroy the goblet, 5 muscle. What if I destroy the goblet? You don't know what this is, but you know that it's abominable. You grab the goblet and smash it against the altar. Everywhere the blood lands, cracks appear. The altar groans as it crumbles into ruin. You gain 50 XP. And how? I don't know if that was a good idea, but I did it. It's all quiet now. As you approach the grave marker, the hair on the back of your neck stands up as a voice whispers to your ear. Give it to me. Give it to me. Your locket? Give what to you? The air grows colder. The picture of me. I can see it. You have it. You shouldn't look at it. Nobody should look at it. I guess you must be Mary. Why don't you want anyone to look at it? The whispering gets quieter. Anger seeps in around the edges of the voice. Because they'll know. Give it to me. What'll they know? What happened? What I did? Give me the picture. Give it to me now. She sounds pretty serious. Keep the picture. Fight the ghost. Okay, I mean, it's a ghost, is like, heck. Stab it. Oh, wow, it's strong. Oh, God. Will cover matter against a ghost? I don't know if that'll, like, work anything. Do we have rock salt rounds in these suckers? Because we're gonna need it. Shoot. Okay. Heck. We're not doing a whole lot here. I want to see if building this will actually do anything to a ghost, even though ghosts can, like, move through things. Oh, fuck. Okay, that was useless. Whoops. I don't think we can poison a ghost. Ow. Okay, you know what? We should be fine. At least a couple more shots. Oof. Susie shoots the ghost of Mary Stearns using Moxie for 15 damage. The ghost of Mary Stearns is defeated. Poor girl, you hope she finds some peace. You tear up her picture and scatter it in the wind. Rest in peace, Mary. Oh, okay, I was hoping we'd figure out what she did. Okay, I guess we're probably ready to set out now. Alright, let's go, horsey. Wait, I can wander? Oh. You spot a cemetery on the horizon. The lettering over the grate says the Dave Yard, which seems oddly specific. Sure, let's check out the Dave Yard. Is there just a guy named Dave here? Is this just for everyone named Dave? Here lies Dave B., 1834 to 1884. Died with his boots on, but not his pants. Hey! Nice. Sure enough, boots but no pants. Got the item, brown boots. Here lies Dave C., 1828 to 1884. Went down in a theater. These remains look pretty useless, pretty restless. Put him down for good. Got the jump on him. Kapow! Must be kind of hard to shoot a skeleton, unless you're like aiming for the skull. Crack. Yeah, I think I will switch over to the nasty toilet gun. Where is it? What does this do? Flower apparently still has a lot of smoldering to do. The item goes on your lapel. Cool, plus 2 spell damage. Ranch Punch. Oh wow. Ranch Punch is a slang name for the combination of milk and whiskey ranchers used to drink. Its actual name is undrinkable garbage. Okay, I guess, hold on, I'm gonna put on the toilet pistol. Try to use the poison damage in it, although I don't know if poison damage would do anything here. Six stench damage. I'm gonna be the nastiest cowgirl in the West. There's this one over here. Here lies Dave J., 1826 to 1884. Rapapapow! Here lies Dave L., 1790 to 1851. Died of a heart attack. See you in negative 36 years. Looks like the gravedigger left his lunchbox here. Oh boy, free lunch. You got an item, Vienna blood sausage and thermos of spiked coffee. And they said there was no such thing. Bones are jumping around to beat the dickens. Beat the dickens out of them. Kerpow! Kerpow! We are so strong. Handful of loose teeth. Great! Love that for me. Here lies Dave D., 1848 to 1884. The truth was out there. It killed him. Here lies Dave G., 1860 to 1884. Murdered by a different feller named Dave G. Also Dave G. It's a pile of bones that isn't moving around for a change. Dig around. Mostly just boring broken bones, but you do find a skull with a weird tag on it. Okay. Skull with a non-tag on it. The skull has a little paper tag tied to it, which has intercemetery loan on one side and some notes on the other. The tag on the skull has a serial number and says it was borrowed from the Submission Catacombs on February 19th, 1886. Geez, this thing is really late. The back of the tag has the Catacombs address on it. You discovered a new map location. Old Mission. Skulls, check them out. Teeth. Perhaps you could sell them to a dental student. Great. When you work deep underground, it's hard to keep track of whether it's the appropriate time to drink whiskey or the appropriate time to drink coffee. Eventually, you just stop trying. Skull chips, some itty-bitty bits of skull. Once they were good for keeping somebody's brain salsa inside, but not anymore. Oh, yeah, the stock certificate. Here's a look at that. This is a certificate entitling the bearer to 37 shares of Standard Shirtwaist Corporation, a company based in Boston. Just sell it. Okay, I can't dig through that pile of bones. This is one of those things they have in mausoleums. You know, one of those big marble things with the drawers full of skeletons. Open one or open a whole bunch? I kind of want to open a whole bunch. Okay, hold on. Hey, what's this do? Years of being stuck in the nose of a cow have done nothing other than finish on this thing. Mary Stern's diary. Oh, I forgot to read this. The little girl's diary, browned a little around the edges, but otherwise untouched by the fire. The first page says, in a little girl's handwriting, "This is the diary of Mary Stearns." The AI and dairy are crossed out and IA written above them. The diary. The diary starts out as a typical kid stuff. You flip ahead until you notice the writing getting shakier. Found a dolly under a cactus out back, and she told me her name was Grace. Mama and Papa don't believe me that she talks. They say I got a big imagination. Grace says the cows are gonna get us, but Papa says we'll be okay because this weren't never a cow ranch. Grace says he's wrong, but Papa won't believe me. Grace says she can keep the cows away, but I have to play tea party with her. Oh, maybe I should have read this before smashing the goblet. I don't like this kind of tea party, but Grace says it's important to keep the cows away. Mama was sad that they couldn't find Effie. Papa said she's been gone so long and they should have put a cross up, but Mama won't let him because she thinks she'll come back. Papa says she's only 11, how far could she have gone? And Mama started crying again. Don't want to play tea party anymore, but Grace says I has to. Papa was out 2 days looking for Joey, but of course he didn't find him. Mama cries so much, I tried to tell her him and Effie are keeping the cows away, but she don't understand. Helping keep the cows away, but she don't understand. I told Grace I'm not playing tea party again, but she says I gotta, and if I don't, cows will eat all 3 of us. She says either I get Mama or Papa to play, or else I gotta play by myself. Oh, fuck. Well then. Poor kid. Where's the turnip? Eat the turnip. Gain an effect. Turnip fueled. I don't understand why people don't tend to eat raw turnips. Alright. I'm angry and I turnip fueled. Open a whole bunch. Got the jump on them. Alright. Okay. I do have 2 action points now, so I can increase all of my stats. And hope that helps. Alright, shoot one of them. Also shoot. Pow! I don't even know if I had to increase my stats. Oh god. Ah! Slice. Shoot it. Pow! Ow. Stab it. Do think that increased my stuff pretty well. Nice. Handful of loose test skull chips. 3 up and 3 down is the thing they would say about this if baseball analogies were a thing now. It's a big stone sarcophagus. Some kind of ritual circle drawn on the ground in red chalk. This is a pile of mostly burnt rags that maybe used to be a person? You dig through the rags and find a few things that look like they're worth keeping. You got an item, gore-splattered scroll. You got an item, human ashes. There's some kind of receipt here. You got an item, robe receipts. Maybe I should have, brought the goblet over here or something. Oh. Pat. Alright, we should go, or is that one place we gotta go? Let's go. Right, yeah, Fort Cowardice, that's where we gotta go. You find a wrecked bank stagecoach with a strong box in the back. It's too heavy to carry, but too locked to open. Heck, hold on. Wait, let's go all the way back here. You notice a trail of burnt vegetation off the side of the trail, which can only mean one thing. A hell calf is grazing nearby. Track it down! Oh, that's cute. Got the jump on him. I can probably poison this thing, right? Because it's not, undead. And it took the poison. Nice. Cow's blood, brass bull ring. You skin the cow with your trusty knife. You got extra thick leather. Nice. Carves another notch in the stock of a rifle. Okay. I want to hop in here and then fix this guy. Well, I have a needle ready. Try to fix him. Pick the lock. You pick the lock. You open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong given all the plinking and springing and clicking noises coming out of the gears and stuff. Looks pretty complicated. I see what's wrong. You recalibrate some springs and rearrange some gears and the machinery inside starts operating smoothly. The music improves immediately. Nothing to it. There you go, old man. Anything I can get for you? Hey, Lloyd. I fixed the piano player for you. I thought so. He sounds much better. Thanks a heap, Kitty. I'd offer you a free room in exchange, but you've already got one. Hey, no worries, Lloyd. Help with anything? Nope, everything's right as rain here. If you're looking for work, you might ask at the jailhouse. Alright, bye for now. Alright. Hey, Susie, what do you think of the place? It's alright. Town's a bit busy for my taste, but it makes a change from being on the road. Gotta wash the dust off once in a while, right? Yep, then you can go back out and collect some fresh new dust. Heh. Maybe we should, like, take a rest? Sure. You go to sleep. You dream that you're shopping for belts with a porcelain doll in the middle of the desert. Somehow you meet someone who looks exactly like a goblin but isn't. You wake up ready to face a new day. Okay then. You wake up refreshed and restored, and hungry, and sober. Let's mosey. The second day of the rest of your life. Call yourself a vulture kissing, goblin kissing jerk. You gain an effect, angry. Better not insult yourself anymore. Right? Alright. Okay. Susie says you should deal with that stripy hat gang over in Cavern Canyon. Right. So I gotta deal with the stripy hats in Cavern Canyon, go to the other place. Basically just go to all the places. Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Comb his mane. Makes a sort of glurk noise. Let's go. Alright, let's head all the way up to Fort Cowardice. You spot an old mine on the horizon. Abandoned mines are safe and fun to explore. Yeah, snake pit mine. Oh dang, took us kind of off course, but whatever. Exposed meat vein. You look at the mining equipment. You have no idea what any of it does. Ask Susie to explain it to you. Hey Susie, do you know how any of the stuff works? No. Well, okay then. That's new, Susie. There's another ranch out this way, the Butterfield Ranch. Dairy farm, mainly. Alright, we can check it out. Cool. Yikes. You look at the mining equipment. You have no idea what any of it does. Explain it to Susie. Hey Susie, what? I just wanted to tell you something about this mining stuff. Okay. So first here, this machine here, this is an automatic gravel crusher. Susie stares at you blankly. Move on to the next machine. And this thing over here, this thing is used to extract aphenditic slate, ferrous dust, asymmetric sandstone, ferrous dust, and then liquefy it. Susie sighs. Keep going. And this third machine, this is a retrograde methane borer, a dry slag blaster, a bituminous rock splitter. It converts rubble into refined deposit, mud into columnar curve, jack rock into pure meat. You got a merc. Mine splainer? Are you finished? Yes. Mine splainer. This one looks like a little teacup. Coffee Castus. Crap, dang it. You got a perk. Mostly scabs. Nice, I ran into enough cacti. Pile of loose boards. You can see a snake coiled up in the little hole. Pull it out and punch it. Not leave it. Dig through it. Meat. Mine-splaining bonus. Cache of mining supplies. Open it. Dynamite, sulfur match, can of oil. Nice. Full of snake eggs. Somebody left their pick here. Got a pickaxe. Mine it. Ooh, cool. We probably could get some special stuff from the snakes, but I just feel bad about it, because, like, I got all my little buddies in here. Where's my little buddies? My briefcase full of snakes. Maybe they're okay as long as I, like, don't hurt them? Sweet smelling flowers. Oh, nice. 15% stench resistance. Maybe I'll need that at some point. Got a bunch of snake medicine, Vienna blood sausages. I'm gonna increase this. Gain an effect, sausage fortified blood. Wonderful. Let's go. Oh wow, there's a bunch. Gotta jump on them. Go. Oh wow. Oh, they hatched. Ah, now they have a lot more. Ow. Ow. Oh, okay. I didn't know she'd completely take it out. Ow. Ganging up on me. Pow. Grab the rest of the eggs from the den and shove them in your briefcase. Soon they'll hatch and feel right at home. Not enough skin on any of them to be worth collecting. Did the others have skin then? Oh. Oh wow. Slice. I kind of figure the snake would be immune to poison, considering that it's like a snake. Snake venom bladder. Oh, cool. Coal snake skin. It's a coal snake. Oh, that's how I jump? Okay. Accidentally press space. I guess that's how I jump. Does this do anything? Wow, it doesn't do anything. Okay. Okay, the poison did actually hurt it. Alright. Slice. Snake venom bladder. Collect 2 venom from the snake's fang holes. Snake skin. Nice. Yeah, mine it. Woo. Okay. Well, this place is technically a little bit closer. Oh. Off the trail shoulder, you see some ancient petroglyphs carved into a rock. Translate them. They seem to read, my first is the first of a burning coal. Intriguing. Danger, spider. Oh, there's a bunch of different cave doors. Okay, let's go into each one. Oh, his bones make you pretty reluctant to investigate this hole. Booze. Open it up. You open the crate to find a single bottle of booze. It's not the fanciest in the world, but for these parts, it's pretty fancy. You get an item. Decent wine. You hear a sudden chittering coming from that big hole behind you. Medicine. You should leave right now before that spider eats you. I want to see the spider. You must have a death wish standing this close to that thing. It's really cute. Look at it. Look at its little eyes. It has too many eyes and they blink in a circle. It's adorable. Danger, spider. Pry off the boards. Boards can't hide from your prying eyes or your prying crowbar. Connecting cave. It's pulling Silva along by my head. The door has like 15 deadbolts on it. The note tacked to it says, "Please don't open this door unless you want to get eaten by a giant spider. Even then, don't open it because the rest of us don't want to get eaten by a giant spider." It isn't even signed, so you can hardly be expected to take it seriously. Open the door. The tunnel behind this opening goes straight up. There's no way to get through it unless you're a huge spider. You can see the gang on the other side of this big pile of junk, but you're not going to be able to get to them from this end. Maybe if you had more legs, you'd be able to pick your way through it. I'm snooping around. Can I, like, give the spider the wine or something? You hear a horrible skittering noise, followed by a scream, followed by more horrible skittering noises, followed by more screams, followed by some rapping noises, followed by some muffled screams. Then there's more skittering, then silence. It's probably fine by now. Oh, fuck. The gang has been prepped for a spider consumption. Arrest them. You stack the cocoons on the back of your horse, except for one, which Susie carries on her shoulder, and head back to the Dirtwater jail. Is that the Stripy Hat Gang? What happened to them? They had to run in with a giant spider of justice. Fortunately, the reward is for the results rather than the explanations. 1,000 meat. Nice. They just left them in their Stripy Hat Gang cell. What can I do for you? Just saying hi. Alright. Okay, got that one. Another wanted poster. The Potemkin Gang, for unlicensed civil engineering and flaunting of construction regulations, last seen in an unregistered settlement north of Dirtwater. The poster shows the location of the suspicious city the gang is hiding out in. Sure. Notice the location, resolve to bring these unlicensed builders to justice. Okay. Maybe I'll just take all of these so I can get all of the information. Yes. Alright. Oh wait, there was like a special thing there. No, wait, you misread a wasted poster? You've already dealt with the Stripy Hat Gang and collected the reward. Okay. Oh, nothing, it's fine. Oh wait, what's wrong with this buddy? Why do I have to sit way up here? That looks like he's in a lot of pain. Check on him. You okay, buddy? I'm pretty sure my leg is broken, so no. What happened? Traffic accident? No, it just sort of broke all of a sudden. I guess I don't get enough vitamins or whatever? Good nutrition can be difficult in this day and age. I'm gonna need some medicine for this. Can you help me? Yeah, I have a lot of medicine. Thank you. There's a mission up north, and nuns there run a little hospital and sell medical supplies. Can you get me some broken leg pills? No problem, man. Is there anything I can buy from here now? Handful of nails. There was a time when these would have been brads, but nowadays man does not live by brad alone. Fucking sure, yeah. Buy some. I already have that. Oh, I've not put the boots on. Decent wine. This is the kind of wine they serve in the nicest restaurant in, say, Buffalo, Texas. Buffalo, New York probably is better, though. I'm gonna sell this old thing. Extra thick leather. Leather taken by force from one of the lesser of the region's demonic cows. I'm not wearing that anymore? Gold tooth. I can probably just sell them. Where's that one thing? It was like a stock certificate. Sure, sell that for a lot. Sulfur match. I've got a match. Your face and the face of somebody who owns at least one matchstick. Oh. 1 hot damage and nice flammable things. Oh fuck, what time is it? Oh geez, okay. Damn. This game is fantastic. It's just a real fun time. Okay, but what am I doing here? Should go back that way. Heck. Let me escape. In menu. Okay. Yeah, my throat's getting a little dry, and I need to get up and stretch my legs around a bit. But this is really great. I like it. Little Western RPG with quests and everything. Big fan. Okay, I gotta go, like, throw some dinner together, so I'll be doing that. I drink a bunch of water. Don't forget your hydration checks and all that. You know, the usual stuff. Hydrate and posture check and... Oh, ow. Stretch. Save your progress. Take your meds. Pat a cat. Hello, cat. Okay, fine. And see y'all later. Goodbye.